There we go, gang. A little technical difficulty with the live feed. Good morning, everybody. How we doing? It's FYF Friday. What a day it is. Can't wait to get our leg day pumping. Okay, we got a great lower body workout for you today. We're going to crush those legs, put a little capstone at the end of another great week of training. We got one more class for the week tomorrow at 8:30. Don't forget, show up with me. Get your butts out of bed nice and early on a Saturday morning. It's not really that early. All right, so let's get to work. We'll have some fun this weekend. Remember to stay active, right? Remember to prep your food. All the little things add up so much over time. So like now is a great time to kind of stop making excuses, dive into things, right? You know, build up some credit, if you will, in small areas. Little things, waking up in the morning and doing some breath work, 25 to 30 meditative deep breaths, right? Working on your hydration, right? Making sure that you're getting a half gallon to a gallon of water a day, depending on your size and activity level, right? Going to bed at the same time, getting up at the same time. Little things that you can control that accumulate to big things over a long period of time. Imagine if you got an extra hour sleep a day for 6 months, right? That's going to lead to a huge difference in your overall recovery. Imagine if you made a conscious decision to get that half a gallon to a gallon of water every day for 6 months, right? That's going to make you feel a lot better. That's going to keep you hydrated. Going to be less injuries, less hungry. A lot of great benefits that come along with just simply staying hydrated, right? Especially now that the warm weather's coming, right? So what I recommend everybody do each Friday, something I do my weekly setup. I try to set myself up for success the next week, both from a business perspective and personal, right? And that starts with a brain dump, get my ideas and things out, and then I do my schedule, right? And then I plan my family activities and things. So it's like, what am I going to do next week? What are we doing? What are we eating for dinner, right? We've been doing a couple like theme nights at the Riggio house, right? We're doing Taco Tuesdays, Leftover Wednesdays, Burger Thursdays, right? We don't do Pizza Fridays every Friday because obviously I don't want to eat pizza every Friday, but my wife wants to eat pizza every Friday. And but you know, I usually cook from home, so we kind of plan out our meals, plan out our week, right? Get things set up, and that way when you get up on Monday morning, it's just execute, right? So today's a good day to take stock in some of the things you're doing really well. Make note of them. Plan out your week ahead. Plan out some of the stuff you want to do this weekend, and don't forget to book time for your friends, family, and fun, right? The 3 F's, if you will, right? Friends, family, and fun. Whether that's going for a little hike, going fishing, doing something personal for yourself, right? This is the last weekend in May. We're already on to June. Can you believe that? So let's start another month by creating some more affirmation and some, you know, conscious thought about how we're going to execute our fitness, our nutrition, our health, right, well-being, and all those types of things. All right. My Mr. Miyagi, remember Mr. Miyagi, right? He used to do. He could heal up Daniel-san in 2 seconds by rubbing his hands together. Mr. Miyagi-sa. Okay. So today's workout, we're going to do a squat progression. All right. So I'm going to take you through a journey of squats. Okay, and we're going to do a bunch of different types of squats today, and that's going to, you know, I'm going to show you a bunch of different ways that we can squat at home and give you some variations, and we'll have some fun with that. We'll try to do some combos and things. We'll do some lunging. We'll do some hamstrings. We'll do a little pushing and pulling. And then I got a fun little finisher for you called the 50-50, right? Yep, 50 of this, 50 of that, okay? So it won't be too terrible, sort of, right? But it'll be a lot of fun and a great way to put an end to another great week, okay? So let's get to work, everybody. Let's go. I switched up the tunes today. Went from our usual techno and hip hop, all right, to a little Tupac today. We get some. All right, let's go. We got 2 minutes on our clocks. We're gonna set the went the wrong one. Okay, we're gonna set the clock. 2 minutes, jumping jacks, jumping rope, running in place, riding the bike, climbing the stairs, whatever you got. Let's do it. Let's go. Ready, set, go. 2 minutes of work. 2 minutes of work. All right. You know, I love doing spontaneous stuff. I love, just kind of getting in the car and going, or, making a decision. But right now, with the way things are, I think trying to find some sense of consistency during your week, like I said, with your meals, meal planning, and just like, family stuff, is a great way to kind of, keep moving forward positively. So like we've been doing like, adventure Sundays, where every Sunday we get up early as a family and like we just go find something to do, whether it's fishing or hiking or biking or, going to a park or whatnot. And we just take Antonio on a little adventure, and I think it's real important that you kind of create these family commitments, to doing things together consistently. Could just be family dinner. Hey, 2 nights a week. Everybody's got to get together at the dinner table, no phones, right? And have some dinner together. Time, all right, good. Let's get our dynamic warm up, and we're gonna start with our squats and lunges. Let's go 10 squats, 10 lunges. And good. Switch. Good. That's it. Good, you get 10. Good, we're on the ground. Let's do our ground series. Okay, let's get 10 leg kicks on the right, 10 on the left. Good, switch. I got a fun little squat I'm going to show you today. And most of you have probably not done before. This will be a tough one. Good, let's do our high and cross. Up and over, remember to straighten the leg out. Bring it up, bring it over. Good. One more. 6. Good. Let's do our roll-ups. 2, 3. Good. 4. Good. 2 more. 5. Good. 1 more. 6. Good. Okay. Spider it out. Okay. Pull those hips in. And I stretch that back hip flexor good. I'll push it in, okay, hold, and then I'm gonna drop it in, another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, a little lower again. Oh yeah, get in there, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, switch. Hold it in. Find the good stretch there and just relax for a second. You want to exhale into a stretch. Without getting too deep into this now, flexibility and muscle plasticity are tied to respiration. Adam's done a couple things on this in the last few weeks. And basically, your exhalation and exhaling is tied to parasympathetic relaxation, and inhalation is tied to sympathetic stimulation, right, and contraction. So I want to exhale, I'm going to get down nice and good. Hey, and the yogis figured this out thousands of years ago, right? You know, they figured out, the Buddhist monks and things like that figured out that breathing, right, was a way of, you know, causing relaxation and improvement in muscle tone. Okay, let's go on from here, okay, let's do our hip work. Let's get 15 aside. Five more. Let's switch it up. 5 more. Good. Let's go on your butt, on your butt. Let's go. Let's get 5 more. Good. Okay. All right. Let's take it up. Everybody get a quick sip. We'll get a quick warm-up today because we're going to do quite a bit of specific work. We got some plyos ahead of us and some hamstring work. Alan Karff in the house. Holly Nachmani, how are you? Congrats on your son getting into Arkansas for an internship. I saw that. That's great. Okay, big Chris Conover. Angelo. Nicole, how we doing? Nice to see you. Hope you and mom are working hard, working out with me today. Neil, what's going? How do you get rid of your belly fat? Stop eating and drinking beer, Neil. Got to lay off those Guinness, pal. That's how. Good. Who else we got? Kenny P. Jason, what's up, dude? And Colleen and Brad, how are you guys? Okay, let's go. All right, so we're going to do a quick plyo series today, okay? Quick plyo series is going to be some pogo hops, which we've done a million times, into a single leg pogo, right? So I'm going to do double leg, single leg, okay? And then we're going to do the hip change, and the hip change is kind of like a running man, right? If you remember, like from the early 90s, like Roger Rabbit style, right? And that's just going to be, right? Turning those hips, so we're just trying to fire up the nervous system, get pumping, get moving, all right, and get it going. We're going to do 2 rounds of these. We're going to do 10 of each, so 10 doubles, 10 singles, 10 hip changes, okay? 10 doubles, 10 singles, 10 hip changes. All right, ready to go, set, hoop. Good, single. 10, other side. 10, good, hip change, right? Left foot, right foot, opposite arm and leg. When I switch, I'm gonna switch the legs and the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. How we doing? One more round. Okay, we'll get another round. Okay. One more to go. One more to go. All right, let's go. Singles. Okay. All right, let's go. Ready? Hoop. 10, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, hip change, hip change, hip change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, okay. Nice job. That's 2 rounds, all right? And now we're going to go to some of our specific work, and I want to get those hamstrings good and fired up before we start, okay? All right. So we're going to start off with some hamstring curls. Now I'm going to do bandit curls today, just to give it a variation, and heel bridges. If you're at home and you have sliders, you can do those. If you don't have sliders or bands to do curls, okay, you can do heel bridges and then a single leg glute bridge, okay, and just mix them up that way. All right. Okay, so I'm going to do my hamstring curls on the ground and I'm just going to get 2 sets of these here. So I'm going to get 2 sets of 10 hamstring curls with the bands. So if you're following at home, you can do your hamstring curls with the sliders. You can do them single leg, you can do whatever. All right, and then I'm going to do a set of 10 heel bridges. All right, remember the heel bridge, I want those legs extended out, slight bend in the knee. The legs are extended out, and I'm lifting those hips up. Really squeezing those hamstrings hard is the key. Okay? All right, I'm on the ground. Get my feet set up. Not the easiest process by yourself. All right, and then it's curl it up. Good, okay? I'll roll it over. Now remember, when you're doing those heel bridges, all right, legs are going to be out here, all right? This is a glute bridge. This is a heel bridge. This is working your buns and lower back. This is your hammies. Good. Good, okay. Nice job. All right, we get one more round of that. One more round of that. Okay? Take a couple seconds. Okay? Okay? Let's do it. I'm going to give myself a little more resistance here and move myself a little further out and away. Okay? Go, ready, set, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Turn. Oh. Good. That was a lot tougher. Okay. That's what's nice about bands is you can control your resistance. Heel bridge. 3, 4, 5, 6. 10. All right, good. Okay. Nice job. Good. Everybody following along with me? You guys got this? Easy money. Get those hamstrings good and loosened up, warmed up properly. Okay. Let's get back to work. So we're going to start off today with a nice squat progression. And we've done these before. But basically, I'm going to call this a hinge progression, or I'm going to call this a leverage progression. And we're going to start with a couple different types of movements, starting from the ground, working our way up to a squat, right, a front squat, and then a good morning, right? So what I'm going to be doing here is taking you through a bunch of different leverage positions. And you, as the client slash, trainee, have to decide and figure out which areas you feel it the most. So if you do a good morning, you feel really weak and it's really hard, well then maybe strengthening your lower back, doing some more good mornings in your workouts, banded or otherwise, right, are a good thing, right? So we're going to start from the ground, work our way up a couple different positions to the squat, and then finish out with the hardest leverage position, which is the weight behind your head, right, into a good morning, right? That's where all that leverage is way up here. So again, starting from the ground and working our way up, you can generally start from heaviest to lightest, okay? So if you're following along at home and you have a progression of weights, okay, or a progression of med balls or kettlebells, you can use a heavier one on the ground for our first movement and use something light when we go to our good morning, okay? let's get started. All right, so the first movement I'm going to show you is just going to be our normal kettlebell deadlift. Okay? So the first one's going to be a kettlebell deadlift, all right? And the kettlebell deadlift, we're going to start on the ground, and you're going to lift the weight up off the ground. It's super simple. We've done this 100 times, okay? So the first movement, our kettlebell deadlift, we're just going to get a set of 10, okay, gang? So let's start on the ground. Let's get 10. Good form, head up, chest up, nice tight core. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10. Nice job. Good. Very easy there, everybody. We've done that a bunch of times, so that should be nothing new to anyone there. All right. Now, for my next progression, we're going to work our way up a little bit. And I'm going to show you how to do these with bands. But again, if you have dumbbells at home, we can do them with dumbbells. I'll show you how that looks. All right. If you have a barbell, this works really great too. All right. So we can call this a Zercher variation. So again, I took the weight from the ground. Now I'm going to put the weight at my hips. Okay? Now I'm going to put the weight at my hips. So if you're working with dumbbells at home, right, you're simply going to hold the dumbbells kind of on your hips. And that's going to cause you to hinge forward a little bit more. If you have a barbell at home, you can put the barbell in your elbows. And if you have bands like me, okay, we're going to band up our feet. I'm going to loop the band underneath the elbow like this, and we're going to squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Woo. Those are tough. With that Munster mini band, that band's brand new. It's got a decent amount of resistance. So, again, don't think of bands as just stuff that you have to do accessory work with or light work with. If you get a good set of bands, you can go pretty hard and heavy on them. Okay? Now the next round, we're going to bring the weight up a little higher. So you think about this as kind of like a front squat, okay? And I'm going to do a kettlebell front squat. I'm going to hold the kettlebell up on my chest in front of me. So I've changed the leverage again. I brought the leverage from the ground to my hips, to my chest, and then we're going to go behind the head, okay? There's 4 sets, and then we're going to go back down, okay? So now I'm going to hold the kettlebell upside down on my chest. If you have dumbbells, you can hold them here. If you have a single dumbbell, you can hold it here, all right? And just work yourself through that progression, okay? So I'll get my kettlebell ready to rock. 3, 2, 1. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are tough. 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. Good. Nice job. Now, a lot of people find that the kettlebell front squat can be really challenging because it puts a lot of stress on that lower back. I find personally my favorite squat variation at Life Over 40 is the Zercher squat. It still allows me to do some decent weight, but leverage-wise, the weight's in a really good position. It kind of reminds me of a hex deadlift where the weight is centered up on my hips and centered up on my center of gravity, right? Where with the Zercher, the weight's here in my shoulder, in my elbows, tight to my body, right? So I'm more connected to the weight. It's not up on my neck. It's not in front of me, right? Like a traditional front squat, or in front of me like a traditional deadlift. Okay. So again, depending on if you have injuries and things like that, you might have to be careful with some of the variations you choose. All right. So now I'm going to do my good morning, my last leverage position, and then we'll work back down. Now I'm using a 15-pound plate here. I'm going to do these really strict. You don't need to go heavy on good mornings. And if you have any back injuries, I probably would say you just do them body weight with your hands behind your ears, right, and start with that. Now I'm gonna go with a 15-pound plate, right? Feet are gonna be a little narrower, head up, chest up, plate behind the head, okay? And then I bring my hips way back until I get to a good stretch position. Now I wanna stop before I start to round down. So like for me, that's gonna be right here, hamstrings are firing and stretch, but the back is still flat and rounded. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. All right, there you go. That's it. I'm sweating. Okay, so again, you can find some creative ways to make squatting and hinging a lot more challenging, even with light weights, right? You got light weights at home, like I know, like my dude Kenny P, you only got some light weights, right? Stick to that double dumbbell front squat and throw a dumbbell behind the head. Do yourself a good morning. Or you can even do the bands and dumbbells together, Kenny. I know you have a band down there too. If you have questions about some of these movements, just write them into the feed, gang. All right, so I can answer some questions. Eileen DePinto. Great job. How's everybody doing? Okay. So we're gonna start back at the top. Okay, and I'm gonna put the plate back behind my head, and I'm gonna go a little heavier, because why not, right? Because I'm here, I got the gym, right? And I got weights. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a 45, make it tough for myself. All right, same thing. Set your feet up. I'll go from the front this time, gang, so you can see a little bit front angle. All right, so feet are narrow, hips width. You can go wider on good mornings. There's really no rules here, but I think the best stable position is just a good 2-point stance. Okay, and I'm gonna bring the plate behind my head. Got a decent amount of weight now. Head up, chest up. When I go down, right, I keep it nice and tight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. All right. Nice job. Okay. Take a second. We'll go to the next progression. Okay. Front squat, back to the front squat. Okay, I'll go from the side so you can see. Take a deep breath. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me 2. 9, 10. Good. Nice job. All right, we got 2 more sets to go with our squat progression, and then we're done here. Okay? I'm going to show you what those zerchers look like using the dumbbells. Okay? Okay? All right, let's go. All right. So, again, now, obviously, if you had somebody training with you, you could put the dumbbells, in the crook of your elbow like a traditional zercher. But, at home, once you have one, it's kind of hard to do the other, okay? So, I want to make sure I'm going to put the dumbbells on my hips like this, and I kind of like dig my thumbs into my pants seat a little bit, right, so I can hold them there. And that just puts the leverage, right? So now the leverage is on my hips, right? These should be easier than like the front squat, much easier, right? So we're gonna go here, and then 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me show you one from the side, right? So when I'm here, right, see what happens with this archer? Right, I kind of get to this position, right? And it stops me from going too low. Keeps that weight centered on my hips, right? Much easier on my lower back. Now, this archer is a great variation for somebody that wants to still lift heavy, do some squat-like movements, but maybe has some back issues and stuff. Okay? All right, we got one more, and that's just back to the grab. Back to the grab. All right, now, I want to make this a little harder for myself, so following along at home, you have a band at home, okay? We can just band it up. All right, so I'm gonna double loop my band. I'm gonna grab a hole in my belt with the band, and I'm just giving myself a little bit of banded resistance. I might have to widen up a little bit, do this a little more like a sumo. All right, get to here, and we're gonna get 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good stuff. Squats are done. Buns are firing nice and tight, right? Nobody wants a flabby buns. Good job. Okay, we'll take it a second. Everybody get a drink. Give yourself a couple seconds of break. All right, and we'll move on to the next. Now we're gonna do a lunge combo movement. All right, lunge combo. So the lunge combo is gonna be, all right, a reverse lunge. I'm gonna do it suitcase style, meaning I'm gonna be holding a dumbbell in one hand. Okay, buns of steel, that's right, Kenny. Right, you still got those DVDs, or VHS, you still got those on VHS, right, Kenny? On the bookshelf, buns of steel, abs of steel. All right, so suitcase lunge. I'm holding the dumbbell in one hand. I'm gonna reverse lunge, and then I'm gonna curl and press. Bring it back down, reverse lunge, curl and press, okay? So grab a good weight. Don't cheat yourself, okay? I'm gonna go with something, with 25 maybe. There it is. There it is. Makes it move all over. Okay, so again, it's a reverse lunge to a curl and press. We're gonna get 6 aside. Let's go, ready? Step, press, 2, press, 3, press, 4, press, 5, press, 6, press. Good, switch sides. 1, press, 2, press, 3, press, 4, press, 2 more, 5, press, last one, 6, press. Good, okay. Now from there, I'm gonna throw a little shoulder accessory work in, and we're gonna do it, whoop, and we're gonna do our side raises, okay? And that's gonna be, all right, our holding side raise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's it, nice and simple. All right, relax, relax, all right? All right, we're gonna get 2 more rounds here. It's gonna be 3 total rounds of this. If you have heavier weights, jump it up. All right, if you don't. Okay? Okay. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Okay, grab your light weights. Let's do our shoulder raises. We get 12 this time, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, good. One more to go. Walk it off, walk it off. A little fun Friday. Okay, let's do it. Last one. Let's go. Rock and roll. Ready? Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Switch it up. That's it. Set. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's get a couple more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, good. Good burn. Good burn. Good burn. All right. Okay. All right, we're gonna do a little push-pull. We gotta get some type of swole on a Friday. Okay? So I'm gonna set up. I just got 20s here. I'm just gonna stick with those. It's gonna be simple. And I'm just gonna do some push-ups into a double arm row. And I'm gonna do 4 rounds with no breaks. 10 push-ups, 12 rows, 4 times, just going. Then we'll take a little breather, catch our breaths, get a sip of water, hit the finisher, be done for today. Boom. All right, let's go. All right, I'm gonna use my dumbbells as my push-up handles. All right, and get that ready to rock. All right. All right, so it's 4 rounds, no breaks. Let's go. Hit, hip, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Step it up. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right back down. Round 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Back up. 12. 1, 2. Keep that back flat. 5, 6. Halfway. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. There's the burn coming. Let's go round 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12 more rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last round. Woo, it's getting hot now. Let's go. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, push-ups are tough today after my big chest day yesterday. Oh, all right, let's go. Last set of 12 here. Puffing and puffing. Ready? Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Oh! That's a good one. All right. Take a little breather. I'll see you later. Come back tomorrow. What finisher? Did I say finisher? That was the finisher. That was the finisher. Oh. Okay, I saved the best for last. 50-50. Okay? 50 med ball slams, 50 sit-ups. Okay? Now, you can break these up any way you want. 10 and 10, do 5 rounds. Okay? 20, 25, you want to do 2 rounds of 25. You can do that, and you can kind of make this up as you go, but you got to finish out, and don't be taking no holidays. All right, you want to do these hard and fast, and you give yourself, the whole point here is to finish this out with some cardiorespiratory response. Okay, so I want to get 50 reps of each in the shortest time possible, not like hanging out, having a mimosa, watch a little TV, hit the morning shows. All right, let's go. All right, so I'm gonna go for 2. I'm gonna try and do 2 rounds. I wanna get this done with. I wanna be done with you. And I'm gonna do 2 by 25. Okay, you following me? 2 by 25. Finish this out. All right, let's go. Stay with me. I'm using a really light med ball. Don't judge me. All right, it's a lot of squats. Okay, 50 and 50. I'm gonna go 25 and 25 2 times. Rip it. Let's go. Up, up overhead. Make sure you get good extension. Come down. Good position. Finish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you don't have a med ball at home, use a sack of clothes. Right? A duffel bag. Or just do squats. 50. 60, 70, 80, 90, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Let's go. 25. I'm gonna do these straight up. 1, 2. Come down with control though. Not sloppy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, that's what I got to say, 14, let's go, 15, I got 10 more, 1, 2, you do straight leg sit-ups right, go slow on the way down. They're hard. 3, 4. Use your hands a little bit. 5. Keep that flat back on the ground. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. 9. 1 more. 10. All right. Whoa. How you doing? One more round. Woo. Woo. All right. Smoke them if you got them. Let's go. Let's get another 25. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, last set of sit-ups. And we are done for today. Thank you, baby Jesus. Let's go. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh yeah, these are getting tough. 15. Joe's tired. 10 more. Oh, let's go. 1. Come down with control. 2. Down with control. 3. Down with control. 4. Down with control. Don't jerk. When I come up, I press my back on the floor. Right, tight core. Create the tension first. And it lifts. 5. 6. 7. Let's go. 8, 9, 10. 8. 22. 9. Down control. Last one. 10. I don't have 6-pack abs. I have a 6-pack ab. Okay? Just one big ball of meat. Alright? Paid for. Alright, nice job, gang. Good work. That's a good way to put an end to another great week of training. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate all the support. Alright, we're getting closer and closer and closer to reopening, and the gym is looking great. You can see over here we have, we got it marked out for social distancing. We have the whole place cleaned up and ready to go. We have our sanitary practices and procedures in place, and we can't wait to see everybody. So keep up the patience. Everybody stay well, stay active, stay healthy, and let me know if you need any help. We'll see you soon, gang.